Like many Canadians, I love the game of hockey. I play it, I watch it, I interview players. But lately, Canada's national sport has been in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. This is Can Explains, Hockey's Toxic Culture. A quick warning, this video discusses topics that might be upsetting to some people, from racism, allegations of sexual assault, and mental health struggles. Does men's hockey have a culture problem? It's such a common question that Hockey Canada, the organization that oversees ice hockey in Canada, released an action plan this summer to eliminate toxic behavior in and around the game. Women's hockey is included in the conversation, but currently, men's hockey dominates it. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video. There's a lot to talk about, so we're going to tackle two main problems. Problem one, boys will be boys. Many hockey insiders say that harmful attitudes are promoted throughout the sport, starting in kids' hockey leagues going all the way up to the NHL.
I think the way that I understand toxicity in hockey culture specifically is around culture and cultural norms that are potentially harmful to both those that exist within the culture and those that exist outside of the culture.
A norm is a rule or expectation that regulates appropriate behavior within a culture, group, or society. A norm doesn't have to be a spoken rule, it's just understood by those within the group. In hockey, some norms are associated with ideas about how boys and men should act, and in some cases, those ideas are harmful, which is sometimes referred to as toxic masculinity, or a boys will be boys type attitude. Everything from roughhousing to chirping to harassing women and girls can simply be explained as boys will be boys with a shrug and no meaningful consequences. The expectation is that boys sometimes behave badly, and if you don't like it, you just gotta suck it up. These attitudes are present outside of hockey, especially in other contact sports like rugby and football. But researcher Katie Crawford says hockey has that one unique element.
They're having words. Looks like they've agreed to go as the puck is dropped. Cashing with the lefts.
These athletes in the middle of play will just drop their gloves and fight each other.
Today, there's less fighting than there has been in the past. But violence and aggression is still a key part of the game.
And sometimes when that's not kept in check, it can start to seep into other aspects of the culture.
And that leads us to problem number two. Don't talk about your problems. In its action plan, Hockey Canada said it needs to combat a culture of silence. Players have said they feel pressure to not talk about things they're struggling with. The fear is that admitting you need help could mean giving up opportunities.
Hey, if you don't go along with this experience, you're not gonna play hockey. You're not gonna play the NHL.
So why is not talking about your problems a problem? Well, Crawford's research shows that problems get worse, and things like abusive behavior don't get fixed. Help is available, but there are barriers to getting it. And those barriers can be even higher for those who don't fit into the mainstream hockey culture. And that can negatively affect their mental health.
You know, they try to talk about this and say, hey, this is happening, and then coaches and referees look the other way or don't know what to do. Of course, that wears on your psyche.
The toxic culture problem is far from being solved, but there are things being done to make a positive change, like adding more women to high up positions in hockey organizations, making it easier to report abuse, and more players speaking out and asking for change. To create a healthier culture, everyone who cares about the hockey community needs to work for a better future, including fans.
I think a healthy hockey culture is one that has a appreciation and sort of a love for its history, but at the same time is adapting, is very flexible, is a hockey culture that is inclusive to all people of all walks of life.
That's it for Canon Explains. Check out the experts and resources we used to make this video here. For CBC Kids News, I'm Abigail Dove.